Hey everyone, welcome to Insurgency Broadcast. My name is Chad Booksam. Thank you so much for tuning in. A very important video. Please thumb it up and share it. And if you're new, thank you for watching. And please subscribe to this channel. We're going to go through multiple reports this year, and I greatly appreciate everybody tuning in. Now, Joe Biden has announced that his response is ready. His response is ready to the attack that occurred in Jordan on our U.S. base. 3 U.S. servicemen and women killed. Over 40 injured, a horrible attack, and he said he got his response ready. And Anthony Blinken, Secretary of State, said this response is going to be multi-leveled, whatever that means, and it's going to be sustained over a period of time. Now, let me get into this, and I want to explain what's going to happen. Now, obviously, the deep state military-industrial complex over decades, their goal has been to take out Iran, right? And they're really, they've always itched for that. But things changed after Trump won the presidency. The real enemy is you, and I hope this is clear. Absolutely. The real enemy is you. Things have changed. They don't have control over the population as much as they thought they did. They want to prevent us from having any kind of power. So their goal is not to destroy Islamic terrorism. Their goal is to destroy American patriotism. Be wary on any campaign launched by the U.S. military, especially under Biden, because you are their enemy. And let me get into this. First of all, why are we a threat to them? We're a threat to them because we believe in sovereignty. We believe in the Constitution. We believe in freedom. We don't believe in censorship. We believe in morals, right? We believe in family, not destroying, the nuclear family as the LGBTQ community wants to do. And they despise us for not having control over us and pushing back against their narrative. Their main target is not Islamic terrorists in the Middle East, it's American patriots here. And I want to make sure that's clear. So you're going to see attacks by the U.S. military in Iraq, right, and in Syria going after Iran-backed militias. But it's mostly going to be for show. It's not really going to have any concrete results to prevent further attacks on U.S. military men and women. If they really wanted that, honestly, ending the war between Israel and Gaza would have a much bigger effect than this continuation of bombing Yemen, of bombing all these people. Okay, it's going to be like the same with Afghanistan. We spent what? How many years there? How many trillions of dollars there to switch the Taliban with the Taliban? There's not going to be any concrete results because they do not care about that. That is not their priority. Have you ever heard Biden talk with intensity and anger against them as he talks with intensity and anger against you, against American patriots, against people who voted for Trump? Mark my words on this. Yeah, they're going to launch missiles, they're going to launch bombs, they're going to put on a big show. But I promise you this, and mark my words, the people who protested on January 6th are going to receive and have received and will continue to receive much worse treatment by our own government than these terrorists will. We're creating ISIS in this country. If Biden really wanted to stop these terrorist attacks, why is he suing states across the border to allow this huge flow of immigration, knowing the threats from sleeper cells from Iran? And he's not going to attack Iran. Okay, he's not going to do that because the priorities changed. You are their enemy, and this needs to be made clear. He could have prevented these attacks from happening. So you see all these neocons saying, oh, let's retaliate. On October 7th, after that happened, right, when Hamas went into Israel, our intel services had the intelligence knowing that our troops were in danger across the Middle East. Did Biden pull any troops from these bases? Did he fortify the bases? Did he move them around? Did he apply different weapon systems? Yeah, there were some ships to protect Israel. Was there anything to protect U.S. troops? There was not, because his goal is not to attack them, it's to attack you. He's not going to protect American troops overseas, and he's not going to protect, just like he's not going to protect American citizens here. The real war for these communists is to destroy, and it's intentional. This is why retaliation doesn't matter. It could have been prevented, but the whole point of these communists, including Biden, who hates us beyond anything that you can even imagine, is intentional destruction of our country, is an intentional criminal attack on U.S. patriots, and this needs to be made clear. These Republicans are out of their mind, wanting to start World War III with Iran, but the U.S. intel services, Biden, and these communists have a much different plan in mind. And think about this for a second, okay? Just think about this. You know, and again, and I'm not for war with Iran. Look, but what did Biden come out and say? Oh, we're not going to attack Iran. We don't want to expand a regional conflict. We're not going to hit Iran. We're not going to hit Iran. You know, I agree with that, but you know what Trump would say? Trump would have said, we are going to hit you with everything we have. We're going to destroy you completely. You're going to wish you were never born. This is what Trump would say. But behind closed doors, he would prevent the war from happening. He would prevent it from happening, not reveal the whole plan like this stupid bumbling idiot that we have in the White House saying, we're not going to do this, we're not going to do... What is wrong with this man? Look, and the reason why is because their goal is not them. They are not in any way as much of a threat to their power as we are. So remember this, if Trump wins the White House, another silent coup is going to occur. Leaking foreign policy calls, impeachment, paralyzing his presidency. And they're saying, oh, that Trump is going to use the military to achieve his political goals. He's a Biden is the dictator. He is the one using the DOJ, using the intel services to go after American patriots. He has done nothing to protect this country, nothing to protect the U.S. troops overseas, nothing to protect the border. And again, they're creating ISIS here. Okay, this is absolutely clear. This is why they're letting them all in. We're working with cartels. You heard what the AZ GOP chair said, threatening Kerry Lake, saying if you don't do what we say, we have cartels in all 50 states. Their goal is no longer Islamic terrorism. The FBI already admitted their main goal is white supremacists or whatever, and going after people who go against the narrative, who believe in the Constitution, American patriots. That is their number one threat. So they're going to do everything to hold on to power. And for Biden, do you think, oh, going after Iran or going after anything like that is going to help him hold on to power? No, going after you is going to. You are the enemy. The communists want to destroy this country. They don't want American patriots participating at all, electing a president, being involved in politics, business, culture. That's why they're removing us across the board. And we see, this is, guys, I want to make sure this is so clear for everybody. It is intentional. The reason why they were attacked overseas, Biden is letting it happen. The reason why we're going to be attacked here due to the flow of illegal immigration, because Biden is letting it happen. The enemy is within this border, not Iran, not Iran. And I know you guys know this. I know you guys know this. So we're going to see as these attacks are going to start probably within the next day or two. But I promise you this, as we get closer to election, the attacks are going to be much more extreme as far as trying to stop us from taking power in our own country. All right, guys, I love you. I'll be back soon with another report. Take care. God bless.